Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube page once again. This is Eastwire. We're doing a video on how to use meter to read panels, and mostly we're doing how to use meter to read a battery terminal. The meter is off now, so it's off. That's how the battery look like. So we have two cables here. We have the red cable and the black cable, and each of them has its own use and has its own place which to be fixed. We can see the meter has four different holes. To my own belief, the black cable should be put at the extreme end that has the sign of the V. You see the sign of the V ohms, that V voltage ohms, and that's the side which you can put the black cord. Then the red cord, you can put the red cord to the com, that what we call com. The size, the second point immediately after the first point is called com, com. So you can see I'm bridging it now. The red is in the com. So you can also put the red at the com, or put it at the 20A or 20 ammeter, which is the last point at the extreme end of the meter. They both serves serves the same issue. You can put the red at the com, com, which is immediately after the black point, or put it at the end of the meter, which is the 20A. It both serves equal. They both serve equal. They both do the same thing. They both serve the same issues. So it doesn't matter whichever wire, whichever color of cord you want to use. You can either use the red or use the black, vice versa. That depends on you. But make sure that the one you're reading must be at the 20A, 20 ammeter or com. You don't put your reading legs at this middle point now. This middle point now doesn't work for where we are reading for now. So to be sure, look at, I'm putting that the com. You see the com is reading 00. That means 00 means it is working. Now I'm putting it now the 20A. The 20A is working. I'm putting it now at the middle one, which is my MA. Now you can see it's not working. It's not working. So for now, we are free to use the first and the last, or the first and the second to the first. So that's how we read. But make sure that you use your 20A for reading, or your com. You can see your com there for reading. They both serve the same issue. So I'm reading 3 panels today. I have a Techno Android, and then a small item button phone, and a whole Android phone. So reading the battery terminal, and you can see this item phone is on now. I just want you to get to see the phone is on. So we'll be reading the battery terminal of the phone, to be sure of what we are doing, and to show you guys how to read battery terminal on phone using a multimeter, a digital multimeter to be precise. So you can see where my black is and where my red is. Before you use the meter, always make sure you bridge them together, just to be sure it's working. So that's that. You can see the body of the phone. You can see that's what we call arts. At the every iron covering your panel, every iron covering your SIM card, your memory card, is called the arts. The art stands for minus. The meaning of the word art means minus. So the minus is the most common thing, or the most common figure all around every panel, because every iron on your phone is called art. The iron covering your memory card, the iron covering your SIM card is called your art, and that art means your minus. Now this is how we read the panel. So this is what we call battery terminal. I've been saying battery terminal for a long time. So that's the battery terminal. Battery terminal means the contact point of which your battery connects to the phone is called a battery terminal. So that's so make sure you bridge it together. Can you see it's working? It's reading 00. That means the meter is working properly. Now take your V ohms, which is the black. See your V ohms. Can you see that? Can you see that sign V ohms there? That V ohms. Now you take it. You are to put the V ohms at the arts of the phone. What is the art of the phone? The art of the phone means any iron on the phone, like the iron covering your memory card, the iron covering your SIM card, is the art of the phone, the iron covering your panel, or it's called art. And that the word art means your minus. And now then you take the red one now for reading. See, the red one is reading. Now it's reading for the first leg, it's reading 0 0, which means that 0 0 means that point means your minus. Can you see? Now I'm reading it again, it means 0 0. Okay, now take it to the terminal, battery terminal. The first leg there is reading 0 0. The 0 0 there means that's your minus. Now the second leg is reading, the middle leg there is reading 616 or 615. That is your neutral. In battery we have plus, neutral, and minus. So now we are in your neutral. Now then we are in your plus. Now this is the plus. The plus is 411. Guys, watch this, guys. Always on most phones, on most cases, your neutral is always higher than your plus. Your plus is called VBAT, VB80, VBAT. So that's the VBAT. It's reading 411, and the neutral is reading 616 or 615. And you can see your minus is reading 0 0. So guys, always get this in mind that your minus in every battery must read 0 0 0. Your neutral is going to read higher, then your plus is going to read low, going to read a little bit lower than the neutral. So that is the plus, neutral, and the minus. Now I'm going to be reading this panel, this Android panel. Guys, please focus with me. Just give me your attention. We are going to be detecting a fault on this panel, so just stay with me. This is an Android tab. Like I told you, any iron covering your SIM card, your memory card, any iron you see they're covering your SIM card, your memory card, means your art, and that art means your minus. So that's the minus. Make sure you put the black at the minus, and then now the red for the reading. So that's the red cord, the red cable for the reading. So now I'm reading the first leg. Now it's reading 0 0 0 also. You can see 0 0 also, which means your minus. Now the middle one is reading 711. Now the other edge is also reading 0 0. So guys, what this means is that the panel is 40. This panel doesn't have a plus. The first leg is 0 0, the middle leg 7. You can see now the last leg also is also reading the 0. You can see that means this panel is 40. The panel doesn't have a plus. The panel has minus, neutral, and minus. So with this kind of issue, the phone won't on. No amount of magic will make the phone to on, because the phone is breached. The terminal is breached. For me, it could be from the IC, it could be from water, because of water. But that is that for that. That's a lesson for another day. And then we are going to be reading this Wolf Android panel. We are going to be reading also the same battery terminal. Battery terminal is the contact point between your phone and your battery. It's called battery terminal. So like I said earlier on, every iron covering your phone, covering your panel, is called the art. What's the meaning of art? Art means your minus. Take your black cord and touch the art of the phone. Now take your red and start reading. And that's the first leg. It's reading 0 0 0 0. Like I usually said earlier on, means your minus. You can see I've gotten our minus there. That's our minus. And that's all. You're about to read out the middle leg. Let's see what the middle leg will give to us. Let's read the middle leg and see. Okay, the middle leg is giving us 7. It's giving us 7. Can you see I'm using the red? Can you see I'm reading the red one, the red cord? You can see where the red cord is. The red cord now is my 20 ammeter. Now that's the minus again, and the middle leg is giving me 668 or 667. That's the middle leg is giving me 668. Now let's check the last leg. What's going to give me? Okay, now the last leg is giving me 3. Okay, it's giving me 287. That means the middle one is the neutral, and the one we are reading now is the plus. The plus, which means your VBAT, VB80 is called VBAT. Plus is VBAT. Your neutral is the middle leg. It's always higher than your plus, and your minus, as usual, like I said, is have to read 0 0 0. So that on this. So that on this, my name is Iswaya. Like my videos. I hope my next class will be doing more videos on meter.